Hey guys, my name is Yvette and welcome to my DIY channel, and I hope that you guys are having a great day. So for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys two Halloween air dry clay projects that I made. One is like a candy corn dish or tray, and then the other one is a Halloween wall hanging. So let's get started. Okay guys, so for our first air dry clay project, we're gonna make a little vampire bat candy corn trinket dish. So I traced out this candy corn. It was a free printable, so I'll link this for you guys in the description box. And then I sketched in the little jack-o'-lantern vampire face. And then I also traced out these bat wings, which are also a free printable that I found. And I'll also link these for you guys. And then we're gonna use these as our stencils. Start out by rolling out your clay, and I'm going to be using Daz air dry clay for this. To help the stencil stick onto the clay a little bit better, I'm going to add a little bit of water on top of the clay, and then I'm going to stick on the stencil and trace it out. Here, I'm making sure to trace out all the little details of the candy corn before I remove the stencil. I'm going in with my needle tool to define the face of the candy corn a little bit better. And now I'm fully going to cut out our little candy corn. To make everything a little bit neater, I'm going to re-outline the candy corn's face with a dotting tool. And then I'm going to smooth out the edges of the candy corn with a little bit of water. I want this to dry with the edges of the candy corn curved up a little bit, so I'm going to put paintbrushes under the clay to help it stay up. And then I'm going to let this dry for about 2 days.
Later.
Here's our candy corn dry, and so I'm going to sand this and then I'm going to paint. I'm going to seal this with DecoArt's Triple Thick Gloss Glaze, which is my favorite. Alright guys, so for our second air dry clay project, we're going to be making a wall hanging, and so I'm going to be using these little cookie cutters that I got from Michael's. And then for this project, I'm going to be using Sculpey air dry clay because I love how this clay works with molds. Okay, so I'm going to roll out my clay. I really like how these cookie cutters have like the details of every shape in them, and then it has like that little button for me to push so that it can like really engrave whatever I stamp. Now I'm going to start cutting out the shapes, and look how good this turned out, and this clay didn't even stick to the cookie cutter. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little straw and I'm going to poke a hole on the top and on the bottom of the skull so that I can string some twine through this so that I can hang this up as a wall hanging. Now I'm just going to put this aside to let it dry. And yeah, this is pretty much the process for the rest of these. Since I'm going to place the spider web on the bottom of my wall hanging, I'm only going to poke one hole in it. For these bats, I'm actually going to cut out 2 of them.
2 hours later.
Okay guys, so here are all of our little shapes dry and they came out so well. And I'm only going to sand a few of them and then I'm going to paint them. I'm going to speckle these with some black paint. And then these ones, I'm going to speckle them with an off-white color. I'm going to seal all of these using Deco Art's matte varnish. I'm going to be using this jute cord to string these together, and so I'm just going to make sure to cut out a long piece of it and then fold it in half, and then I'm going to tie a knot at the top so that this has a little loop to hang from, and then I'm just going to string my shapes through. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe for more DIYs and stay safe, stay healthy. Happy spooky season, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!